Texas?
Well, like I said before, it feels real warm, but not as warm as it was on stage last time. But it's always great to be back here. The atmosphere gets better and better and better every year for the Jam, and I think it's going to be no exception. You got some great bands on the show this year with Whitesnake and Boston and Poison. I think bands that were contracted before they became mega hits.
Yeah.
But it's great. You got a great young band in Tesla. You got Fahrenheit, another good young band. A lot of good things happening.
How do you feel about Vivian Campbell playing in Whitesnake?
Well, I hope it's good for Viv. I hope everything works out. At this point, he's going to have to do what Craig Goldie did last year. He had to play the licks that Viv had created on albums. Now it's Viv's turn to see what that feels like. He's going to have to do John Sykes ones. So we'll see what happens next year when Viv proves himself as part of the band. But I hope it works well for him. He certainly deserves to be in it. And I couldn't say anything more than how pleased I am for David Coverdale's success. He's always been a really close friend of mine, and I'm real pleased with him.
Are you yourself going to the Jam this year?
No, I'm not. I can't. I have to go back home with all the things that we're doing for the release of this album. I've got too many commitments, but I did get rid of some of those commitments just to fly in for this one, because these people mean an awful lot to me.
Can you tell me a little bit about your new album?
Well, there are 9 tracks on it. It's called Dream Evil. Dream Evil is one of the tracks on the album, therefore the title track. It's got a song that was played here called I Could Have Been a Dreamer, which I'm assuming is going to be a single of some kind, whatever that means. I have no idea what that means. It's a real different album. It sounds like a storybook. Every song is very different. Every song, as far as I'm concerned, has one of the best guitar solos I've ever heard in my life on it. The guy, Craig Goldie, just played magnificently well on it.
Are you very well pleased with Goldie and his progress with your band Dio?
Oh, absolutely. I think he's just absolutely magnificent. He's going to make himself a lot of legions of followers on this one because he played so well.
When do you expect the release?
21st of July.
21st of July. Are there any other titles that you can tell us about?
There's one called Sunset Superman. That's all about people who, I think you can look at it this way. Just picture all these people sitting at a desk with their suits and ties on. When 5 o'clock comes, they look over their shirt, there's a big S. They go out and party. It's people who come alive after the nighttime. There's a song called All the Fools Sailed Away on it. One called When a Woman Cries. One called Night People, which I guess is probably about all the people I know, and a few others.
How do you feel about your touring audience and crowd?
Well, they've always been the most loyal people to me. I love them all. They're just, you know, magnificent, wonderful people. They've always been the most loyal to me. They allow me to do what I do, which is my music.
And what would your advice be to a young starting musician who wanted to get there?
Work your butt off. Make sure you got some talent first. Don't work for nothing. If you got the talent, just believe in yourself, live for that dream, and along the way, if the dream doesn't come true, something else nice will happen for you. It's practice, you know, practice and hard work. That's the only way you make it.
All right, this is David May with Ronnie James Dio, and thanks a lot.
David. Okay.
On the video camera.
Oh, video
Ronnie Dio and David
Wait.
May.
This is not MTV, guys. Not MTV.
Sony MTV. Yes, a lot.
Cheers, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
Take care, mate. You got it, Dave.